Hello, podcast listeners. We know podcasts are a great way to catch up on a program that you may have missed on KSJE, and it's provided as a free service of this radio station. But you know, KSJE is now listener-supported, and so while you enjoy this podcast, we hope that you'll also take some time to join KSJE. Become a member today. It's quite easy to do. Just go to our website at ksje.com/support and pick the level of support that best matches your budget. Thanks again for listening. Here's your podcast. We interrupt our regularly scheduled program for this special presentation on KSJE Farmington.
Knew a man called him Sandy Kane. Few folks even knew his name, but a hero, yes, was he. Left a boy, came back a man. Still many just don't understand about the reasons we are free. Can't forget the look in his eyes or the tears he cried as he said these words to me. All gave some gave all. Some stood through for the red, white, and blue. Some had to fall. And if you ever think of me, think of all your liberties and recall some gave all. Sandy Kane is no longer here, but his words are oh so clear. They echo throughout our land. For all his friends who gave us all, who stood the ground and took the fall to help their fellow man. Love your country and live with pride, and don't forget those who died. America, can't you see? All gave some, and some gave all, and some stood through for the red, white, and blue, and some had to fall. And if you ever think of me, think of all your liberties and recall some gave all. And if you ever think of me, think of all your liberties and recall. Yes, recall. Some gave all. Some gave all.
Good morning. This is
Afternoon.
Chief Steve Hebbe. It's afternoon, and that took Georgette 2.1 seconds before she was rudely interrupting on our radio show.
I was just
This
clarifying
is
for the
Chief
audience.
Steve Hebbe and PIO Georgette Allen, and we are live here in the Beacon studio at KSJE, the mighty KSJE, and we are DJs for a day. Have you been with me on all 4 of these? Is this our 4th one?
Yeah, it's our 4th one. I feel like maybe I missed, or actually, I wasn't actually on some of them.
Okay.
I was Facebooking live, and we no longer have to do that.
That's true.
Because the studio is all set up for that.
Studios?
I think I did miss one, not being on one.
Yeah, so this is at least our 3rd time together on this,
Yep.
and this is a great event. We're here to support KSJE. It's easy to support. First of all, go online to click to ksje.org and click support, and there'll be plenty of opportunities for you to join us today and support a great station that is really part of the information network here in San Juan County, and today was an excellent day to show that as we had some snow. It reminded me a little bit of being back in Anchorage, and so KSGE was putting out the word that the schools had closed, the colleges closed, basically the whole city's closed, Georgia.
Pretty much for the little bit of snow, which you must have been laughing this morning, given where you come from, and then
It was
you look
shocking.
outside and you find out, oh, school is canceled, and there's like, I don't know, like 5 flakes of snow on the ground.
Yes.
But really quick, Chief, I want to clarify. So when we were giving out KSJE's website, it's ksje.com, not
Okay.
.org. It's .com. That's okay. You had it in front of you incorrectly.
Is it www.ksje.com?
Everybody knows the
Okay.
WW. You
I
don't
wasn't
have
sure
to put it
about
out
that.
there. Everybody's smart enough to know.
Georgette tries to cut corners, and we're not cutting corners here.
No. You can just save time by that. So
So our first song today, because it's Veterans Day, and so our first lead-in song today was "Some Gave All" by Billy Ray Cyrus that you heard. That's a great song, and recognizes the sacrifice of so many Americans to get us here today to Veterans Day. And we're gonna kind of alternate today between the Chief songs, which I think you'll find are a little more traditional, a little more within the parameters of what we were dreaming, and Georgette's songs, which I think you're gonna find are pinging around like
they're
neutrons.
all over the place. This
Yeah,
is the
they're
mood I
neutrons.
was in when I chose my songs.
Yes.
And I like these songs.
Yes.
They're fun.
I know. And we're gonna see.
Some are like now songs, and some are from the past. And the first one we're going to start out with is actually an old song, but it's a new rendition by Bad Wolves, and it's called Zombie. Remember from the Cranberries, Zombie?
I remember the Cranberries well, because I used to turn them off so I could go to the country stations,
Wow.
which is where you'll hear the majority of my songs from today. But we do want to give a shout out to Chris Cook. He's listening today and already is logged in to Facebook with his first comment, talking about my beloved Packers and how great they did yesterday. So you can go on to KSJE's Facebook page and make comments that we will see and be able to talk about. And so, Chris, I know you're hard at work out there, and I think some of my songs will be for you, but probably some of Georgette's songs will not be. But
Yes, thank you, Chris, for helping him work in the Packers immediately on the show.
well, I couldn't. You interrupted me too quickly, but I would have got to the Packers very quickly.
All right, and here we go to my first choice, Zombie by Bad Wolves.
Another head hangs slowly, child is slowly taken, and the violence causes silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their drones. In your head, they are crying. What's in your head?
So we are back, and I apologize, on behalf of Georgette, but that was Georgette's choice.
Apology. I just got a text from Sharon, and she said great choice for the first song. So there you go.
Now
Shout
Sharon,
out to Sharon.
unfortunately, is my administrative assistant, who I trust with just about everything, but I don't trust her to just be hard at work and not listening to the radio. So she's apparently screwing off, and I'll have to deal with that when I get home. But
She's supporting us. Be
she's
nice
supporting
to her.
us.
And
So
supporting
Sharon, shout out to
KSJE, which is why we're here today as DJs for a day. But KSJE is here for our community all year long, 24/7, kind of like the police are.
Now, if I wanted to
24/7.
support KSJE, how could I even do that?
Well, you can do that online at ksje.com and click on the support link.
Okay. It's important to remember that www.ksje.com will get you there immediately. So we do want to also give a shout out to Scott this fine blustery day, because his Buffalo Bills, well, there was just no way around it. They played outstanding this weekend. They pounded up on the Jets, who are probably on the verge of firing their coach as a result of it. So when you lose to the Bills, you get your coach fired. I mean, that just seems to kind of go. But still, it was a great day for Scott. He was almost sober by the time I came in today. And so that was great, and almost dressed. I mean, so the combination was, whoop! I mean, it was hard to be the first guest on this when he's drunk and naked. But anyway, we're
my
moving on.
gosh.
So-
Chief, moving right along.
Please. But you could give donations to help Scott get dressed and get sober. I mean, so that's KSJE, www.ksje.com. Click
You
support.
are on a roll today.
Well, I think that zombie song kind of put me.
No,
I'm sorry,
that
Scott.
was
I
a
was just.
good
My mind's been
song.
taken over by the zombie
You
song.
keep it up, we're going to do another one of my songs instead of doing one of yours. We were
No.
going to take turns like nice people. Be civil, back and forth.
We're
taking
going to go
turns.
to a song. We're even going to cut right now. I was going to save this one later on because people, that don't listen to us regularly on our bi-weekly radio
Yeah, we're
show.
probably scaring them if they don't know about
Yeah,
our
they-
banter. They're getting a
But
taste
they
of
might
it.
get a little flavor for it. So I think we'll jump right into my number 2 song in my list of 5. This is Taylor Swift. This is a dedication to my beloved PIO. Why You Gotta Be So Mean?
You, with your words like knives and swords and weapons that you use against me, you have knocked me off my feet again, got me feeling like a nothing. You, with your voice like nails on a chalkboard, calling me out when I'm wounded. You, picking on the weaker man. Well, you can take me down with just one single blow. What you don't know, someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Someday I'll be big enough so you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so mean? Switching sides and your wildfire lies and your humiliation. You have pointed out my flaws again, as if I don't already see them. I walk with my head down, trying to block you out, 'cause I'll never impress you. I just wanna feel okay again. I bet you got pushed around, somebody made you cold, but the cycle ends right now, 'cause you can't lead me down that road, and you don't know what you don't know. Someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be is me. drunk and grumbling all about how I can't sing, but all you are is mean. All you are is mean and a liar and pathetic and alone in life and mean and mean and mean and mean. But someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Yeah, someday I'll be big enough so you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so? Someday I'll be living in a big old city. Why you gotta be so? All you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so? Someday I'll be big enough so you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so mean?
And we're back, and that's an outstanding song by Taylor Swift. I'm Chief Steve Hebbe, and that was my personal dedication to my beloved PIO, Georgette Allen.
Thank you, Chief.
It's just, when I hear it, I think of you.
Wow.
I mean, that's good, isn't it?
I suppose so. I mean, we do have the same personality. Remember what that personality test said. So
Yeah.
you can poke fun at my personality, but I am, in fact, just the female version of you.
No. Oh, my God. I hope you're wearing the goatee that I'm sporting currently, which you can see on my Facebook
It's
page.
looking a little straggly, by the way.
It's
Perhaps you
looking a
should
little
just opt
straggly.
out of No
Well,
Shave November.
No, it's too important that I participate.
Uh-huh.
So we are here. Why are we here today?
We are here to support KSJE.
That's I thought we were doing an intervention on Scott, but you're right. We're here to support KSJE and all the great things they do here for us in the Four Corners area. And you can be the first one to support KSJE today by going to KSJE.com
There you go.
and clicking on support. So far, we have no one who's donated. You can be the first. Our goal here is to have four pledges
Yep.
by the end of this show. And all of the pledges right now during this week, and we're not the only ones that are working this. They're going to have.
Yep, we're just kicking it off.
We're going to have celebrities in all week long. The mayor's going to be in, and several others. And all donations this week are matched dollar for dollar. So your $20, $40 donation becomes $40 or $80. So, now is the time to give. KSJE is a great radio station. Does give us all sorts of news and local flavor, as well as I think we always follow the BBC, which is kind of international flavor to us. So there is a number, 505-566-3909, if you have any comments to make today, like you love my song choices and you're getting frustrated with Georgette songs. I don't blame you for that. I am too, but I
already got a shout out for one of my songs. A big kudos. Great choice. I'm hearing crickets on yours.
A former FPD employee, Sharon.
Now you're threatening her.
That's not a threat if it
So
happens.
typical of you.
So remember, 505-566-3909. And we are looking for our first. Who's going to be the first one to call in? There's no amount too small because all of it gets matched. And double your pleasure with that. I am a big supporter of KSJE. I know that Georgette has worked with the radio station for years. She is a big supporter of it. They do many great things in our community, and we would love to be able to help them, and we need you to help. So first one comes in, we'll give you a big shout out, whoever that first one is to donate.
Actually,
is it going to be you, Georgette?
I was just going to say, I think you should kick it off. Grab your little phone,
I could.
go to the website. And,
I don't know how to do it.
Well, here, let me show you.
Well, no, because you never put www. I never know where to go then.
Oh, wow. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to go to our next song. My choice.
I thought we were going to talk about some other stuff like, football.
No, football. You already worked that in. So, because I'm a child of the 80s, I love the 80s. You
Or
hear
just a
80s music
child.
in my office all the time. So, we're going to go with Putting on the Ritz by Taco. Remember that song?
I do, actually.
And you like that one?
I did like that.
There you go. All right, it's a fun song.
If you're
you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Dress up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their mix. Putting on the Ritz. Have you seen the well-to-do up and down Park Avenue on that famous thoroughfare with their noses in the air? High hats and arrow collars, white spats and lots of dollars, spending every dime for a wonderful time. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Dress up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their minutes. Putting on the Ritz. Dress up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. The Ritz. Dining one, but not till noon. The time is right for us tonight. We can move. Move to the rhythm we can. Move.
Good Night LA is really cool.
And that was Putting on the Ritz by Taco. And we're back with DJ for a Day. I'm Georgette Allen. I'm the Public Information Officer for the Farmington Police Department, here with my co-DJ for the day, Chief Steve Hebbe.
You're always flirting with it, aren't you? Always flirting with it.
I am. Look, you're preoccupied over here because you're putting in a pledge, right?
I'm
we got
putting
you
in
to
my
do
donation.
it. All right, good for you. Thank you. And you're
you're
actually the second person, because we got to give a shout out to Don and Jane Schreiber for their support. So they actually sent in a pledge on the 9th, I believe. I heard you guys say. Yeah. So all the way from Governador. So shout out to them. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. And we're here again, the Chief and I, as your DJs for the day. But we are supporting KSJE every day, all year round, as they are here for us 24/7. Are you done over there?
I am done. It was that easy.
Oh, wow. Good for
So
you.
if
So the
if you
Chief...
just putting on the Ritz on the radio, by the end of that song, you can have donated and supported KSJE.com.
There you go, just like the Chief did. He went
That's
to
right.
KSJE.com and clicked on support. What are you doing over there? Are you looking at the... We got another...
The Ritz song sounds like Anything Goes by Cole Porter.
Meow.
That's from Sean Begay.
So for our listeners who aren't watching on Facebook, we're reading a comment on the live Facebooks. Yeah, from Sean Begay. So that was funny. Thanks for saying
Thanks
hello.
for listening.
Yeah.
Don't hesitate to donate, Sean, which will then prevent us from playing that song ever again.
You
As
said you
long
liked
as-
that song.
Well, I do like it.
Well, there you go. And somebody
that
was
much.
saying, well, we were chatting while the song was playing, and the gal sitting here with us helping us out today said we should talk about your dance skills, putting on the Ritz, which I sadly have witnessed, and I have a very funny, unflattering photo of. I'm going to bring in one of these days and share it.
So I don't dance often, folks, but we go every year. We go and support the Kimber Mordecai's, or
Mordecki.
Mordecki's. Kimber Mordecki's.
Kimber Mordecki, she's with Farmington High School,
Yep.
special education teacher.
And she has all of the special education kids attend their prom.
Every year.
And we go as their escort. So I have danced under those circumstances. It seems reasonable to do it. But I can't say I love dance almost any more than I love many of Georgette's songs that she's chosen
It was
today.
funny.
So that's just
But
me.
kudos to you for getting out there, because the picture that I caught you, again, we talked about this on air before, but, for those people who didn't tune in, it was just funny. It was kind of like, the elephants, they always say, in cartoon, they're scared of mice, and that's what it reminded me of, is you up there on your tiptoes trying to avoid the mouse.
Yes. So KSJE.com, click support. It was very easy to donate. That did not take me long, and I was able to support a great organization here that takes us around the world and around the corner. KSJE, with their BBC News right before. I always listen to the BBC News. Do you?
Do you?
You do not.
I said, do you?
I do.
Yeah. I
Do
do
you?
sometimes. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you try out a British accent for us?
No. Why don't you dance for us?
I have done that. Now it is your turn.
Oh, no. You haven't done it on the show, Facebook Live.
Well, now let's
Our
put up
audience wants to see this.
a chance for folks to see one of Scott's little mailers here. And you can see the pained look on Scott's face on this picture. And that is, it's not beekeeping,
It's keeping the beacon. The beacon of the four corners.
It's one of Scott's little witticisms. And he look at the bees.
I love that. I thought it was
He's got
witty.
such a pained look on his face. Just, my voice is trailing off, ladies
It
and gentlemen.
is.
I
You're
don't know if I
going
can
off into
continue
left
to support
field somewhere.
an organization that would do that kind of
What's our next
shenanigans.
song?
But
I think
we're
it's
off.
your turn.
It is.
Ugh.
Thank goodness. And we're just going to cancel Georgette's songs, and we're going to go all with mine. And we're moving on to Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue by Toby Keith.
American girls and American guys will always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see old glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our heads. My daddy served in the army. We lost his right eye, but he flew a flag out in our yard. Till the day that he died, he wanted my mother, my brother, my sister, and me to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. Now this nation that I love is falling under attack. A mighty sucker punch came flying in from somewhere in the back. Soon as we could see clearly through our big black eye, man, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage, and you'll be sorry that you messed with the U.S. of A. 'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell, and it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. All brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Of the red, white, and blue. Of my red, white, and blue.
So that was Toby Keith's Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. I love that song. And just a little shout out to all our veterans around the country. It is Veterans Day. It's time to spend just a few minutes and thank those who've put their lives on the line for our country and given of themselves and of their families to support our freedom. I'm Chief Steve Hebbe, and I'm here in the mighty Beacon studio at KSJE with my Public Information Officer, Miss Georgette Allen. How are you, Georgette?
I'm good.
And what did you think of that song?
It's a good song.
There, you know who Toby Keith is, don't you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
but
Georgette's not a huge country fan.
Huge. I don't like country at all. Every once in a while, there's a
That's a
song
little-
that comes out that I like,
not
but it's
huge.
usually one that kind of teeters in between country and like, I don't know, rock, pop. You know?
Well, that's where Taylor
Yeah.
Swift was kind of the crossover.
So
That's
Taylor
right.
Swift is precious.
So I want to give you a shout out here to Melissa Porch. She's apparently watching and listening with us right now. And Melissa, you can jump in and you can help us get to our goal of having 4 donations today. Remember, all donations are matched dollar for dollar. So I was able to go in the course of one song, which was Putting on the Ritz, and I was able to figure out how to do it and donate and support KSJE. Just remember ksje.com and click support, and you'll work your way there. We also have other comments coming in. That song Made Me Happy by Sean Begay. That song made me happy because it reminds me of my dad. He was a Marine. Aww. Well, Sean, that's outstanding and does go to show the impact of our veterans' families in supporting them when they've done so much for our country too. Chris, if you're still out there, I appreciate the shout out to the Packers. And how about you dive on and give a couple of bucks and help out with this great station of KSJE. And Scott Micklin is actually, he's considering life changes as a result of our session. He's going to dress more when he comes into work, which would be good. And he'll maybe knock off the alcohol a little earlier in the evening.
Geez.
Just because the Bills win is not an excuse for a week-long drunk fest, although it happens rarely. I get that. So, but I love Scott, no matter sober or not. I love the guy, and that's what you got to give him. Did you watch the Bills game, Georgia?
Did we just meet?
Okay. Well, apparently.
When have I ever watched a football game?
Georgette joined the 99.75% of the country that did not watch the Bills game yesterday, but I did see many parts of it, and it was actually a pretty good game. So, we are here in the studios, which we're in every other week for our radio show, The Cop Shop with FPD, but we are today here just supporting KSJE, and we do need you to log in. Our goal is to get 4 folks to log in and make donations for us, make a pledge, and help us out as we try and reach a goal of supporting KSJE for all they do in our community.
Yep. Are we ready for our next song?
We could be ready for our next song.
I think you just hogged that entire segment.
Is it my song again? I think I get to...
No, it's my song
No,
next.
no.
Yes. And I'm sure you haven't heard this one. So it's Postmodern Jukebox rendition of All About the Bass.
I'm all about that bass, about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass,
Yeah, it's pretty clear I ain't no size dude, but I and shake it like I'm supposed to do. 'Cause I got that boom boom that all the boys are chasing, all the right junk in all the right places. I see those magazines working on Photoshop. You know that stuff ain't real. Come on and make it stop. If you got beauty, then raise them up, 'cause every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. My mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She said boys like got it to more booty to hold at night. You know I won't be no stick figure, silicone Barbie doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about the bass, no treble. I'm all about the bass, no treble. I'm all about the bass, no treble. I'm all about the bass, I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell those skinny ladies that. Nah, I'm just playing. I know you think you're fat, but I'm here to tell you every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Hey, my mama, she told me don't worry about the size. She said boys like a little more booty to hold at night. And I won't be no stick figure, silicone Barbie doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm You see, my mama, she told me don't worry about your size. Because boys like a little more booty to hold at night. You know I won't be no stick figure, silicone Barbie doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. I'm all about the bass, no treble. I'm all about the bass, no treble. I'm all about the bass, no treble. I'm all about the bass, I'm all about the bass, no treble. I'm all about the bass, no treble. I'm all about the bass, no treble. I'm all about the bass,
And we're back on DJ for a Day. I'm Georgette Allen. I'm the Public Information Officer for Farmington Police Department, here with Chief Steve Hebbe. Did you enjoy that song?
You know, I did.
Oh,
But I don't
you're
recall who
lying.
does sing that song. It's
I can't remember
a
the gal's
female
name.
singer. So if anybody out there in our Facebook and listener world knows who sings this song regularly, it's very familiar to me.
The
My
original.
wife
Yeah,
likes
yeah.
it.
Okay. I can't remember.
But I can't remember
either.
her
But I
name.
like this. So we were just listening to All About the Bass, and it was Scott Bradley's Postmodern Jukebox, and so they put like a jazz spin on modern songs. I love.
I liked
the
it.
group
It was
and-
good
yeah,
jazz.
So it was pretty cool. But we are here as your DJs for the day. What are you owing?
Megan
Did we get
Trainor.
somebody? Oh, Megan Trainor.
Megan
Hello.
Trainor is the one that's. I actually should have known that. Doggone it.
Oh, the singer. Sorry, you totally
Yeah.
lost me. I thought we were gonna.
no.
See, I totally didn't know her
Megan
name.
Trainor was the singer that made that song famous. But okay.
Do you see how that works? I get sidetracked. Usually like doing something over there. I'm like squirrel over there. But look, we do have some more coming in. Chris Cook, Southern Pacific's Any Way the Wind Blows. Are we getting requests now? Yeah, we're
Somebody's
getting
making
requests.
We maybe can do requests, although it would certainly help if we were seeing the donations that would match the request.
Yeah.
And then Sean Begay came up with, wow, that song really works on many levels. I like that.
Thank you, Sean. I like
Sean
it too.
is a big supporter of so far all the songs we've chose, so that's good for us so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And why are we here today, Chief?
I'm not sure.
Wow. Okay, you know what? Just
Celebrating
sit
the
there.
Packers win?
No.
Darn it.
We are here to support KSJE.
That's right.
Thank you.
No, that's why we're here.
And we're trying
I
to
did
get to
forget that.
4 pledges by the end of our hour, which is almost up. We're
Which-
coming near the end.
Good
And
times
so-
are rolling right now.
Good times are rolling. I'm having a good time. It's
I'm
always
having
fun
a
when
good
we're on
time.
here.
But
But
we better get to the music here pretty quick. So
quick, but we're going to...
how do they support us?
They can go online to ksje.com and click on the support link.
All right, and I did that, ladies and
did.
gentlemen. It's
Kicked it
very
off.
easy. But we're going to move on to one of my, well, it's an oldie but a goodie. I think it kind of goes right in with the season. And this one's by the Royal Guardsmen, and it's Snoopy and the Red Baron.
After the turn of the century, in the clear blue skies over Germany, came a roar and a thunder man had never heard, like the screaming sound of a big warbird. Up in the sky, a man in a plane, Baron von Richthofen was his name. 80 men tried, and 80 men died, now they're buried together on the countryside. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more, the bloody Red Baron was rolling up the score. 80 men died trying to end that spree of the bloody Red Baron of Germany. In the nick of time, a hero arose, a funny-looking dog with a big black nose. He flew into the sky to seek revenge, but the Baron shot him down, curses foiled again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more, the bloody Red Baron was rolling up a score. 80 men died trying to end that spree of the bloody Red Baron of Germany. The Snoopy had swore that he'd get that man, so he asked the Great Pumpkin for a new battle plan. He challenged the German to a real dog fight, while the Baron was laughing, he got him in his sight. Bloody Red Baron was in a fix. He tried everything, but he'd run out of tricks. Snoopy fired once, and he fired twice, and that bloody Red Baron went spinning out of sight. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more, the bloody Red Baron was rolling up the score. 80 men died trying to end that spree of the bloody Red Baron of Germany. Well, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more, the bloody Red Baron was rolling up.
Welcome back. That was Snoopy and the Red Baron by the Royal Guardsmen. I'm Chief Steve Hebbe. This is Veterans Day, and I'm here with Georgette Allen, Public Information Officer. And Georgette, why are we here today?
We are here in support of KSJE.
And Scott Micklin's mighty contribution to the Four Corners area.
Yes,
Is that
absolutely.
what we're trying to do?
Yes.
So KSJE.com, click support and give. Give anything that you give helps. All donations are being matched. And really, I wouldn't be just hitting up for any organization. KSJE is actually an organization that we here at the FPD and I personally am a big fan of. They do a lot for the community. You see Scott all over the place
absolutely.
donating his time and his energy on behalf of all sorts of causes. And KSJE, honestly, is a great place to get your morning information like we found out this morning when we did our mini version of Alaska, and we shut down everything in the Four Corners area because we had 1.5 inches of snow. And you could find all of that out on the mighty KSJE.
In fact, yeah, we've been supporting them for a long time. In fact, this is the channel we chose to have our show for the Farmington Police Department. Starting out as a weekly show, and now it's twice a month. But again, that's on KSJE. So if you go to their website, ksje.com, click on support, and hopefully we're up to, what are we at now? 2 pledges?
$5,000 that we've already had? Maybe not quite.
Number of pledges, I meant.
Number of pledges. I think we're at 2.
We're trying to close out with 4 pledges today before our hour is up, and we are almost there.
We need 2 more folks to take that ksje.com and click support and donate and help us here. To Chris Cook, I'm going to give a little shout out. Your request, we will try and honor for our next Cop Shop with FPD. We aren't quite able to be flexible enough to do requests on air live, but we will try and work that in next week Friday for the Cop Shop with FPD. Yep. For now, we're moving on to one of Georgette's winter songs.
Yep, it's Feel It Still by Portugal the Man.
Keep my hands on myself.